UIL has released its biennial realignment results. I'll tell you how some West Texas schools are coping with the changes, including further driving times.
It's 9 o'clock, and you're watching Fox 34 News at 9 in high definition.
Football is king in Texas, so when it comes to changing high school district alignments, University Interscholastic League administrators put a lot of thought and planning into it. They're getting quite adept at shuffling the deck every 2 years because of shifting student populations, tremendous growth in the I-35 and 45 corridors, and dwindling numbers out here. Our Caitlin Napoleone breaks down how some South Plains schools will be changing partners under the new alignment.
Some West Texas high school athletes will have to adjust to longer bus rides next season thanks to the UIL realignment.
It's going to be a tough district, especially because of the travel.
Before the new realignment, the furthest Lubbock-Cooper had to drive was to Andrews, which is only about 100 miles. Now that we have the new realignment, they could be driving as far as San Angelo, which is almost 200 miles away and almost 3 hours drive.
So the burden on the smaller schools that are losing population in West Texas is increased.
Shallow-Water ISD isn't necessarily losing population, but it's not growing as fast as the rest of Texas, so it's technically dropped a classification.
Our kids are smart enough to know that they can't overlook anybody, no matter what the size or classification.
Students there will also have long trips for some district games.
We're going to try to use it as much as a positive as we can, and our kids have always good about turning negatives into positives.
The furthest shallow water traveled last season was Dalhart, which is about 3 hours away. Next season could take them as far as Tornillo, which is almost 400 miles away.
Traveling 6 hours for a district game isn't ideal, but hopefully we can get some good out of it.
Not every school got dealt with longer road trips. For those that did, athletic departments will have to spend more money on travel expenses, and event scheduling will be key to keep students at peak performance level and to keep them from missing too much school.
Maybe do some scheduling where we're traveling the far ones on the weekends.
Neutral site games are always a possibility, but not ideal because schools will lose home games, crowds, and ticket sales. Caitlin Napoleone, Fox 34 News at 9.
And if you want to see the full results of the realignment, you can go to myfoxlubbock.com where we have posted the link.